Wealth and business are two different things. Yes, when you talk about business, it is a continuous process, which will pass down from one generation to another generation. And it's a continuous process. And we definitely want to protect that business. And that is purely function of how the next generation is going to take that business taking forward. But the most important thing in today's world is, how you will preserve the wealth. When we talk about how to preserve the wealth, because we know that the inflation, which is actually eating out your wealth because of a high inflation in India in the past 1 decade, actually eats up your capital. So what we have to see and what we have to analyze, that at the end of the day, you have to get some real return, which is net of an inflation. That is the first step which you have to consider. The second most important factor which you have to consider is that what kind of a family profile is in terms of the risk-taking capability, what kind of an expectation that particular family is having, what kind of time horizon they are looking for their investment, and at the same time, how committed they are and sticking to their investment. So the most important thing is that profiling, which is very, very important. And along with that profiling, you will do an asset allocation into various assets. We will well diversify the portfolio of the customer based on the profiling. And then in different asset classes, you will choose the best asset classes which suits to that particular customer, whether it's the physical assets or financial assets. And when we talk about physical assets, it should generate a reasonable good return on investment. And when we talk about financial assets, then we have to define which kind of financial assets you want to invest, whether it's equity or direct equity or mutual fund, derivative, currency, or you want to touch the physical assets like real estate as well as gold. So the point what I want to share with you is that the most important thing in terms of growing your wealth is purely function of your profile. And then the most important thing is that definitely over the period of time and when your generational change which happens, the profile also changes. So what you have to do is you have to change your investment pattern also, you have to review your investment pattern also, and at the same time you have to make sure that you are generating real return out of the surplus wealth which you have, and at the same time you are also making and generating good ROE out of your business.
Brought to you by UTI Mutual Fund. हक एक बेहतर जिंदगी का.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all the scheme-related documents carefully.